Please stand for the presentation of the colors by JROTC, followed by the national anthem and Hawaii Pono'i. Thank you for your attention, your respect, and your silence as we honor our nation and our state. Mahalo, and please be seated. Aloha and good morning, everyone. It's terrific to see you all. I'm now delighted to introduce our chaplain, Luana Uluave, to begin our new school year in prayer.
Welcome and good morning. Aloha. As we gather here today, welcome. The first day of school is full of possibility. As the Pooh calls us from the north and the south, the east and the west, we gather together to celebrate a moment of transition. A convocation means the time we come with each other for our vocation, for our call, for our kuleana. And together, we awamo, or lift, what we share as our responsibility, our duty, and our joy. I celebrate with you this moment where we celebrate a threshold. A convocation is a meeting, a ritual. It's a ceremony, and it matters because it says, oh yes, here we are. Oh yes, we're beginning. And let us begin with prayer. E pule kako, let us pray. Our gracious and loving God, we give thanks this morning to be marking together the beginning of a new school year here at Punahou. As we pause, we notice the beauty of the earth. We recognize the generations who came before us to Kapunahou, and thank you for their vision and hard work to create this school. We express our hopes that we can likewise dream and discover both for now and for those who will follow us. Dear God, please guide us in the coming year. Prompt us to be kind, ever more loving, ever more generous, ever more joyous as we work and study together. May our hearts be made glad by you, and may we love each other as you love us. Amen.
Thank you, Chaplain Uluave. Good morning, everybody. Aloha. It is so great to see you all and to have a chance for us all to be here gathered together. How about a round of applause for our band this morning? They sound fantastic. Thanks to our JROTC as well. They look terrific and did a great job. I'd like to recognize the trustees from Punahou who have joined us today. David Carey, Ethan Abbott, Emily Porter, Wendy Crabb, Peter Ho, Dwayne Karisu, Doug Kwok, John Leong, and Kitty Woe. Please join me in a round of applause for them. And it's very exciting to see you all here this morning. On the order of almost 3,500 of you gathered here together. I'd like to hear a little bit of noise from our friends in the Kosasa neighborhood, from grades 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's hear a cheer from you guys. Come on, Kosasa, let's hear it. All right. That's what I'm talking about. How about our friends in Case Middle School? 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. Looking good. Excellent. Terrific. How about our freshmen, class of 2029? Can we hear from you? Okay, freshmen, we're going to work on that, okay? We're going to do it again. Come on, one more time. Let's go. Come on, freshmen. All right, sophomores, can you do better? Sophomores? Let's go, sophomores. Whew. Okay, juniors, you got to give me some hope here, juniors. Let's go. Come on, juniors. It's your carnival year. Let's go. All right. And finally, our seniors, the class of 2026. Let's hear it. There we go. That's it. That's what we're looking for. Way to go, seniors. It's an exciting time for us all to be together. And this year's chapel theme, I think, reflects that sense of calling, that sense of responsibility. Awamo Kuleana. And it reflects directly from our school's mission statement. This idea of Punahou as a home for us to dream and discover our purpose and kuleana to Hawaii and the world. But what does that word mean, actually? What does kuleana mean? You know, we often translate that to mean responsibility or duty, and I think those are pretty good words to use, but I think they're also incomplete. And what I've learned in talking with my friends in Kauahelani, with our kumu who work in Olelo, Hawaii, what I have learned is that beyond those terms of responsibility and duty, kuleana carries two other ideas as well. One of these is the sense of gratitude that you feel, the work that you do out of a deep sense of gratitude. And students, you have an enormous amount to feel grateful for. You are going to one of the very finest schools in the world. You're blessed by a beautiful campus, fantastic facilities, and truly gifted teachers, groundskeepers, cafeteria workers, custodians, faculty and staff across this entire campus who are all here to help you succeed. Let's express our gratitude to them now. Will you join me in a round of applause for all of these people? And I hope you recognize, too, what a tremendous privilege you have been given. Your families, your parents, friends of the school, perhaps some people you have never even met, have made it possible for you to go to Punahou, to attend one of the very finest schools on the face of the earth. That is a truly enormous privilege. I hope that as you reflect on this, I hope that you derive a sense of meaning from these two ideas. And I'd like to offer you two challenges to think about in the year ahead. First, I want you to go all out. I want you to decide right here, right now, that you're going to do your absolute best at Punahou, that you're going to bring your best self forward, that you're going to be the students who contribute to class discussions. You're going to be the students who ask questions of your teachers. You're going to be the students who make these classes your own. And I'm going to ask you to do the same in the things you do outside of class, in athletics, in theater, in music, in dance, in art, in all of the places where you find a deep sense of meaning and belonging. This is your moment. This is your chance. And I want you to make the absolute most of it. Second, I want you to take other people with you. I want you to look around and look for opportunities to raise them up. You have it within your power to enhance the experience and the lives of everybody you come into contact with. And I especially want you to welcome the students who are brand new to Punahou. That kind of kindness will cost you nothing, but it is enormously priceless in the way that it affects the way we all experience this campus together and the way that we always belong. I'll tell you personally that I still feel that strong sense of kuleana when I think about Punahou. I was fortunate enough to graduate from Punahou myself, and as I look back, out of all the institutions I've ever been a part of, this is the one that had the biggest impact on me as a person. Absolutely no question about that. And I hope that you too, as you continue your time at Punahou and as you prepare to graduate, that you too will come to feel that sense of gratitude and appreciation and find ways to give back to this institution and to the many communities that you are a part of. I'm so excited for this year together. I'm excited by what we can achieve. I'm excited by what we can do, arm in arm, shoulder together, Awamo Kuleana. Aloha, have a fantastic start to this year. Take care. And I'm delighted now to introduce our board chair, Mr. David Carey.
Thank you, Mike. You know, in giving speeches, you usually try to pay attention to the order of speaking. I should make it a point never to follow Mike for a speech, so he does such a nice job. Aloha, and welcome, everyone. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I'd like to welcome students, faculty, and staff to the opening of the school year. The first day of school is always an exciting moment filled with anticipation. A new year brings fresh opportunity. There will be new friendships to make, new challenges to grow from, and new experiences to shape who you will become. For the students, and particularly the new students, I hope you will avail yourself to the tremendous resources and opportunities that Punahou affords, and that you will thrive here. For the faculty and staff, I want to thank you for making these new realities possible. Your care and commitment make all the difference in the lives of the students. But before I leave you and the rest of the speakers today, I'd like to share with you sort of some simple rules for living that have guided me, and they've served me well over the course of my life. First, show up. If you don't show up, you don't have a chance to be anybody or be anything. Second, pay attention. It's easy to show up and just sit there, but you're not going to learn anything if you don't pay attention. Third, do your best. You don't have to be the best, but you need to do your best. Fourth, use your manners. And finally, have fun. If you follow these simple rules, I think you'll be surprised at how successful you can be. I hope you have a good day today, and may you prosper in this school year. Mahalo. Now it's my pleasure to introduce our junior school principal. Please welcome Dr. Todd Chauhoi.
Velina Mai, welcome to the 2025-26 school year. And on behalf of the junior school, I extend a warm aloha to all, especially our new students, faculty, and staff joining us for the first time. There's something powerful about new beginnings, a blank canvas, a chance to step into what's next while reflecting on values we carry forward. Over the past couple of years, we've explored two guiding themes. The first was Ulana Ikapiko, that every journey begins from the center, grounded in identity and purpose. Think of Moana, who heard the ocean's call and declared, "I am Moana," sailing courageously into the unknown. Then came E Ho'omoia, our home to dream and discover. Like Miguel from Coco, who discovers that knowing who you are unlocks new possibilities, we're reminded that our dreams grow from within our community. Which brings us to this year's theme, Awamo Kuleana, to carry your responsibility with joy and purpose. Consider Mulan, who risked everything to take her father's place in war, not for glory, but because she felt called to do what was right. Embedded in our mission is a reminder of your kuleana to Punahou, to Hawaii, and to the world. But never forget your kuleana to yourself, to grow, to learn, and to become who you're meant to be. Like Moana, Miguel, and Mulan, you have the power to choose how you respond when your moment comes. So when things feel tough, remember this. Start at your center. Stay grounded in who you are, because Punahou is your place to dream, discover, and become. Step forward with purpose and carry your kuleana with care, kindness, and intention to do what is pono, and not just when it's easy. Because when we are pono always, we create a community where everyone can thrive. And that's at the heart of our Punahou Ohana. Together, let's make this a year of learning, growing, and courageous first steps as we each embrace our Awamo Kuleana. Mahalo. I'd now like to welcome to the podium Academy Principal, Mr. Gustavo Carrera.
Aloha and welcome. Aloha. Friends, this year's chapel theme, Awamo Kuleana, invites each of us to ask, what is the work that is uniquely mine to do? To embrace that call is to shoulder the yoke and take joy in our responsibilities to Hawaii and the world. Journalist and author Bill Bishop observed, In the past, people were born into a community and sought to find their individuality. Now, we're born as individuals and must find our own community. Today, you arrived as individuals. Convocation is a reminder that Punahou is a purposeful community, a place where we show up for one another, share responsibility, and create meaning together. May this year be one in which you discover your community and embrace your kuleana and joy. Convocation marks the inauguration of Punahou's 185th academic year, the first of the formal ceremonies that frame our time together, which will end with graduation of the class of 2026. With your classmates, you're here to celebrate the start of the year. We're counting on all 1,739 Academy students to deepen existing friendships, forge new ones, gain skills, acquire knowledge, and grow in ways that may surprise you. I hope you will join me in extending a warm welcome to the 98 Academy students joining Punahou for the first time today. A special welcome as well to the 358 students entering the Academy from the junior school. And last but certainly not least, and a special warm welcome to our seniors, the 425 members of the class of 2026. Woo! Mahalo, and it is now my pleasure to introduce Senior Class President Vincent Saito.
Yo, good morning, everyone. I'd like to extend my thanks to Mr. Carrera for the introduction, to the trustees, Dr. Latham, Dr. Chow Hoy, our physical plant team, our dedicated faculty and staff, and most importantly, the students of Punahou School for making it out of bed this morning. Thank you and welcome to Punahou's 144th Convocation. I'm Vincent, the senior class president, and I'm proud to represent the class of 2026. Now, I hope y'all had a nice restful break because I, for one, was fortunate enough to spend a summer school class in the middle of nowhere, Wyoming, somewhere called Yellowstone. Now, while the views there were spectacular, with crystal lakes, clear skies, snow-capped mountains, it doesn't quite top the unique view that I'm getting right now of the students and family of Punahou School. I've been fortunate enough to be a part of this Punahou family since I was in kindergarten, and many of these convocation speeches essentially say the same thing. Say yes to everything. Join all the clubs, start that sport, be a booth chair, do the AP, the class, the something. And that's great advice, but only if you're built like a Google Calendar. Because we aren't just blocks of time on a schedule. We're people with passions and limits. So I offer this human piece of advice. You don't need to do everything. You just need to do the things that you'll remember. There is no doubt that Punahou is a place that allows students to succeed, and that it's important to take advantage of the opportunities that we are given, like nap time in kindergarten. But the thing is that you're not gonna remember everything. You won't remember every assignment, you're not gonna remember every meeting or grade, unless it's that one 12 out of 20 that Miss Ballou gave me in Geom. She's out there somewhere, but oh well. I'm still gonna remember that one. But what is gonna stay with you are the experiences that you chose to care about. That effort that you finally put into a cause that you believed in, that time you finally tried an activity that you wanted to do for years, or the moments where you showed up, not because you had to, but because you wanted to. This year isn't about being perfect or doing everything. It's about choosing to do the things that matter. Wherever you are in life, whether you're a student, a teacher, or faculty, this year is the year to try something new, to say yes to something that might just become your favorite part of school. Because in the end, you're not gonna remember everything, but you'll definitely remember something. Just make sure that it's something that you chose. Thank you. Now, please stand and join the band in our alma mater, Oahu.
Mahalo cheerleaders, mahalo band, mahalo JROTC. I'm really excited to see all of you and wish you a terrific new school year. Academy students, immediately following the ceremony, please head directly to your 9 o'clock classes. And with that, I'm delighted to declare the 185th year of Punahou open. Let the games begin. Aloha, everybody. Have a great year.